It's a special slice of history for the Kangaroos.
Is it too good to be true? I want this so much, but don't know if I can trust you. I'm stuck in the blue. I'm stuck in the blue. Stuck in the Is it too good to be true?
Welcome to everyone for joining us tonight for the virtual 2020 AFLW North Melbourne Tasmanian Kangaroos Best and Fairest. I'm Jade Rawlings, I'll be your MC for tonight. I think it's a great opportunity to first of all congratulate the team on the way they represented our club for 2020. They played with genuine shin-boner spirit, and after an early setback in round one, it was really noticeable the way the team locked down and were really committed to take each game as it came, and we're under a lot of pressure to keep winning and to get where they want to get to, but we're absolutely fantastic in how they performed throughout the season. They play like shin boners, and that's one of the most enjoyable aspects of watching our team perform, and they're very well led by our coaching group and also support staff, in particular Matt, Reese, Laura and Alex. 2020 is a year that we're never going to forget for a multitude of reasons, but it's important to acknowledge the performance of our women's team for 2020. So I'd now like to introduce Caitlin Ashmore to deliver the acknowledgement of country.
The North Melbourne Football Club strives to meaningfully engage and collaborate with our communities to create safe, welcoming, culturally affirming and inclusive environments for all peoples. We believe in celebrating every person's unique attributes, knowing that these differences enrich and strengthen our country, community and organisation. The North Melbourne Football Club and its not-for-profit community arm, The Huddle, respectfully acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of our training and home game venues, particularly the Wurundjeri, Wathaurong, Palawa and Muinina peoples. We pay our respect to elders past, present and emerging, and recognise the resilience, strength, pride and passion of Australia's First Peoples.
Thanks very much, Caitlin. We would now like to welcome North CEO Ben Amafio.
Hi everyone, warm welcome to everyone, and special greetings to some very special guests here with us tonight. As the Senior Manager of Communications and Sponsorship, Nick Peters, and one of our own, North Melbourne Director, Sonia Hood. Great to have you both here tonight as well. I know this isn't quite exactly how we envisaged this event would go, to be a virtual version of the Best and Fairest, but I want to thank everyone involved who's pulled this together and pulled it together so quickly. So thank you, all of you. It certainly was a wonderful season, and I'm sorry we didn't get to finish it the way that we would have wanted to, but nonetheless, as Twig just said, we're very proud of your performances, both on and off the field. You certainly displayed the shin boner spirit and displayed our strong values, which we are very proud of. Some personal highlights of the year. We started off at Arden Street with a practice match against Collingwood, and we set the scene really, really well in that first match. We won that game quite soundly, and at the end of the game I recall the Collingwood girls sort of trudging off to the sheds, and you all stayed back for 15 minutes and did conditioning work for another 15 minutes after had just been playing six quarters of football in the heat. It was an amazing effort, and I think it just sort of spoke to the fitness, the commitment, the professionalism of you all, and really set the scene. So I was very proud of that. Of course, we had our first game at Arden Street, a tough win over Gold Coast in front of 3,000 of our supporters, which was amazing, and hopefully there's more of that in the future. We obviously got great support down in Tasmania as well. Great win in UTAS in Lonnie against the Giants, and a thumping win against the Crows, the reigning premiers at North Hobart Oval. So two great wins down there. To top the conference and to have only one loss for the whole year was an amazing effort. So well done on that. some personal sort of nominations, the All-Australian nominations, Carney and Jazz and Riddell and Bruton. A fantastic year by you all. What an amazing midfield group you are. Clearly the best midfield group in the comp, and we're looking for bigger and better things next year. In particular, Jazzy, amazing year. Jazzy's she's being a bit greedy, I think. She's winning all these awards, the Coaches Award, the MVP Award now, God knows what else. Well done, Jazzy. Well done, all four of you. Fantastic effort. Wonderful, really wonderful performance. But as good as our season was, we've got some unfinished business. We've had 2 very good seasons, but we still don't have any silverware in the cabinet. Now that we've got rid of the coffee shop, the coffee cart, we need to get one of those AFLW Premiership Cups in that cabinet. So we're looking forward to that. Next year's going to be tough. We know Freo are a force. We didn't get to play them, but they obviously are a great team. And the D's, the Lions, the Magpies, the Blues are all good teams. And obviously all the other teams will all improve next year as well. So it's on us. We've got to go another level. We've got to put it on ourselves to improve our performances, as difficult as that sounds after having such a great year. But I know you've got it in you. At the start of this season, the pundits all had us as the best team in the comp and all had us winning the championship. We didn't get a chance to do that. But next year it's set up for us, and I know that we'll have another great season, and we're looking forward to winning that Premiership Cup. Of course, none of this is possible without the support of our sponsors. Mazda, Nick, please pass on our regards to Vinesh and Alistair and your team. 21 years Mazda has been a partner of ours here at North Melbourne. I think it's one of the longest partnerships in Australian sport. So we're very proud of that. We thank you for your loyalty and your support. Our foundation partners, UTAS, TT Alliance, Spirit of Tasmania, who are also our official coaching partner as well. Fantastic partners. And thank you for your support. Our official partners, Power Shop, Cripps, Remedy, Link Imaging, Elders, Victor Sports, thank you. Thank you also to our members and fans and all the families of the support staff and the families of the players, who, without your support, we wouldn't be able to be where we are today. And finally, I want to thank, special thanks to Laura Kane and Scott Gowans, the entire coaching panel, all the support staff. You've done an incredible job leading and coaching the team for 2 great seasons. Well done. Thank you for everything that you do. We're very proud of your efforts. To everyone, well done on a great season. We've got unfinished business, but I hope you all have a great night. So thanks a lot.
Thanks very much, Ben. I think we'd all agree we've got a very passionate and heavily invested CEO, girls, and we're very fortunate to have one. And you may have picked up, I think he feels you may have unfinished business. Now we would like to hear from our club captain, Emma Carney.
Thanks very much. It only took me 2 minutes to get ready, so I know what it's like for males now to get ready for events. It's quite a nice change up, actually. I'd like to reiterate Ben's words in thanking our amazing sponsors, but in particular Mazda and the Spirit of Tasmania for their ongoing support throughout the season, not only for our team but for the club as well. So I can't thank them enough. What a great year it was. We started off slow with a loss to Melbourne, but progressively started to play our way. And I think we play a really exciting brand of free-flowing and high-scoring footy. There were some individuals who took their game to the next level, notably Jazz Garner, who has just about won every individual award there is, and I'm sure there's more to come for her. But, I think we introduced 2 Irish recruits, and although their accents posed some issues at times, they were outstanding in the way they conducted themselves the entire year. As a team, we saw tremendous growth. Winning our first ever final against Collingwood was an incredible achievement and shows how far we have grown as a team in such a short period of time. Although it was devastating for the season to end like it did, everyone involved at the club should be proud of the efforts of this team. To all our staff, Scotty, Matt, Reese, Laura, Alex in particular, thank you for all the work that you do for us. The effort that everyone does for us epitomises the shin bone of spirit and sets the tone for a fantastic program. Our families, our parents, partners, friends, our loyal members, and how could I forget the wonderful Sard family who, took up most of Icon Park. Thank you for so much of your patience and the sacrifices you make to help us perform at our best. Finally, to the playing group, you've been a ripping bunch all year, and thank you for making my job easy. I'll continue to grow as a leader and hope to eventually lead us to some success in the near future. Hope everyone enjoys their night. Good luck to everyone, and congratulations to all the award winners tonight.
Thanks very much, Emma. You've done a great job as captain in 2020. And now for the first of the awards of the evening. And one of the great parts of our program is the amount of involvement of our male players within the female program. I'd like to welcome Ben Brown to announce the Mazda Next Level Performer Award.
Thanks, Twig. In 2020, North again teamed up with Mazda to recognise the player who took their performance to the next level. Voted on by the club's members and fans, this year's Mazda Next Level Performer was a hotly contested race. And the winner of the Mazda Next Level Performer Award is Jazzy Garner.
Yeah, Jazzy.
Well done, Jazzy.
Now we have Jasper Pitto, AFLW Best Clubwoman Award.
Thanks, Jade. The AFLW Best Clubwoman Award is awarded to the player who has team-first attitude, goes beyond the call of duty both on the field and off the field. This award is voted by the North coaching staff. And the winner tonight is Emma Carney.
Well done, Carnes.
It's one of the great awards you can win, a Club Person of the Year or a Club Woman of the Year award, so well done. We'll now invite Head of Football Operations, Laura Kane, to announce the Best Young Player Award.
Thanks, Jade. It's so nice to be here and to see everyone. Congratulations to all the girls that have won awards so far. The Best Young Player Award acknowledges a player who has been making their mark at both the club and in the AFLW competition for the past 2 years. This award is voted for by the North Melbourne coaching staff. The winner of this year's Best Young Player Award is Daisy Bateman.
Hey!
Well done, Daisy.
Hey, Daisy!
Well done, Daisy. Fantastic award. Now we welcome Brady Rawlings to present the Shinboner of the Year.
Thanks, Twig. The next award is one that is very close to the club's heart, the Shinboner of the Year award. A player-nominated award, it epitomises the club's values and the sister act of never beaten, team first, respect and united. And the winner for 2020 is Emma Carney. Well done, Emma.
Well done, Emma.
Congratulations again, Emma. Getting a bit of feedback, you might be able to give us a little bit more in your celebration with these awards now that you've had a couple. But a true Shinboner and leader of the club. Now I'd like to welcome our coach, Scott Gowans.
Thanks, Jade. I'd like to back up what CEO Ben Amafio said and thank our major partner Mazda for their ongoing support and commitment. I'd like to also acknowledge Spirit of Tasmania. They're an AFLW Foundation partner and official coaching team partner, so thank you very much for your support. I'd like to thank Ben Buckley, the board and the exec for their support and ongoing leadership. Thank you to Reece Shaw and his coaching staff for their guidance, including Jasper Pittard, Ben Brown and Tommy Campbell, who helped us out at training and brought their expertise to us. To the line coaches, Lauren Moorcroft, Nick Rutley, Brett Goulet, and specialist coaches in Shane Harvey, Jamison Smalley, Shane Webster, Dean Rice and Nathan Rovett. Thank you very much for your help. To all the part-time, casual and volunteer staff, amazing effort. Without you, I don't know where we'd be, so thank you. Special thanks goes to our members, fans and our families. We rely on their help so much and their love and support as well, so thank you. Thanks to the full-time team, who led by Laura Kane. Our AFLW team is amazing. Matt Belartho, Reece Harwood, Alex Beach and Christy Jenkins. Definitely the best in the competition. We're all disappointed but very supportive at the way the season ended. Many people were rating the teams left and predicting who would have won. I'm pretty sure I know who would have won. That's okay. We'll just get fitter, stronger and better for next year. I'm proud of the team and the leaders within it. I'm proud of the way we were the benchmark of the competition, but still had 7 debutantes. Gilroy, Wright, Gavalis, Sard, Green, Mia King and Tani Nesta with a club debut. We must maintain the rage. We've got to keep it going. We've got to keep focused on our goal and don't waver. We've got to get back to work in a few weeks' time, the best we can. We must prepare with a hunger and a passion to be the best. Congratulations to all the players this season. It's been an amazing season. You should be very proud. In particular to the award winners tonight, well done. Let's celebrate, reflect, and then let's get back to work. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you. Jade.
Thanks very much, Scott. It's been terrific to see your passion for the job that you have and the way you lead the W team and the connection you've got with your staff and in particular with your players. And it was definitely noticeable this year, as you mentioned earlier, that after losing one game, which in a W season early in the year can put you under a lot of pressure, the way that you and the players and the staff were able to respond and lead your way through that situation and put yourself in the position you were, which we weren't able to complete, was a credit to your coaching and to your leadership. So well done. Before we get things underway tonight, let's outline the voting system. Our coach, Scott Gowns, will vote from 0 to 10 for each player in each round, while the assistant coaches collectively vote between 0 and 10 for each player in each round. And if you do your maths well, the maximum votes you can earn per game is 20 votes. Throughout this next process, Scotty will talk about the performance of each game, and then he'll come back and I'll read out the votes, major vote getters from each round as well. I'll hand over to Scott to discuss round one.
Thanks, Jade. Round one, and we took on the Demons at Casey Fields. It was a strong start to our first game with Ashmore and Bateman scoring 2 unanswered goals in the first term. But it was our second quarter that let the Demons back into the game. We're trailing by 1 point at the main change. While we dominated territory in the third quarter, we weren't able to capitalise on the scoreboard. Ash Riddell was instrumental through the midfield with 20 disposals and a goal, while Jazz Garner was dominant in the first half in particular and finished with 18 touches. Emma Carney laid an impressive 9 tackles, while Jenna Bruton had a game-high 11. We went into the final term 5 points up, but in a seesawing battle in pretty terrible windy conditions, we fell short by 2 points.
So the top 10 vote getters for round one. Danielle Hardiman gets 9 votes, as do Vivian Sard and Sophie Abertangelo. The two Emmas, King and Carney, with 11 each, alongside Jenna Bruton. There are a couple of clear standouts in the season opener with 14 votes, Ash Riddell and Jazz Garner. Round two, Scotty.
Let's move on to round two. We bounced back strongly against GWS down at UTAS with an 18-point win. Jazz Garner was terrific with 19 possessions and 2 first-half goals. Emma Carney and Jenna Bruton both had 20 disposals, while Ash Riddell amassed 18. The Giants had their chances in front of goal, but it seemed we'd learnt the lessons from the week before at Casey Fields, and we were able to capitalise this week on the scoreboard.
And the votes were a great reflection of that performance. We had 12 girls with 10 votes or more. With 11 votes, Alicia King and Danny Hardiman, Jazz Grierson and Viv Sard, 12 each, Britt Gibson and Kate Gillespie-Jones with 13. Talia Randall and Sophie Abertangelo get 14 votes apiece. Some great efforts from Jenna Bruton and Ash Riddell with 16 each. But the top nod for this round with 18 votes, Emma Carney and Jazz Garner.
Round three. Now, and a huge win over Richmond. This one was fun. It was the second quarter where most of the damage was done. We booted 5 unanswered goals and recorded 13 inside 50s to Richmond's 1. It was a perfect game from a coach's point of view, dominating in every major statistical category, with the attacking spread and defensive pressure a real highlight. Ash Riddell was impressive once again, finishing with 21 touches, while Jazz Garner had 16 and a goal. Talia Randall and Britt Gibson were really solid down in defence. It was our biggest ever win. We defeated Richmond 76-20.
This definitely felt like the round where the whole competition stood up and took notice that the Kangaroos were being serious. The top votes for round three, 10 each to Aileen Gilroy and Britt Gibson, Talia Randall with 11 and Caitlin Ashmore with 12. Ellie Gavalis gets 13, with Viv Sard, Sophie Abertangelo polling 14 each alongside Jazz Garner. Ash Riddell continues her fantastic year with 17, but this week the skipper, Emma Carney, gets the best on ground honours with 18. So that's 3 rounds in. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. As we can see, it's pretty close at the top. Emma Carney and Ash Riddell on 47 each. Jazz Garner not far behind on 46. Jenna Bruton, Kate Gillespie-Jones are right in the mix. With 4 games to go, anyone can still win it. Round 4.
Round 4, and how good was our first game at Arden Street? It was one we had highlighted and circled in the diaries, and it didn't disappoint. It was one for me that had was a bit of a danger game, but I was so impressed with the ferocity and skills throughout the game. We knew Gold Coast was out to put on a show, and they really pushed us in a battle that came right down to the wire. After a slow start, we threw Jazz Garner up forward, and she responded with a major in the opening seconds. We also managed to keep the Suns goalless in the second term. Emma Carney had a brilliant game with 26 disposals, 7 marks and 5 inside 50s, supported by Jazz Garner with 29 disposals, 18 of which were contested. Ali Gavalis also had 20 touches. Sophie Abertangelo had an incredible game up in the forward line. Aileen Gilroy continued her fantastic form down back. We saluted by 13 points in the end.
Top vote getters in round 4. 7 votes to Jess Tren, to Mia King, Jenna Bruton with 9, while Britt Gibson and Sophie Abertangelo get 10 each. Kate Gillespie-Jones polls 11. Ellie Gavalis gets 15, as does Ash Riddell. Emma Carney with another 16. But it's Aileen Gilroy and Jazz Garner who get the top votes with 17 apiece.
Round 5, and what a win over the Crows. It was a dominant performance in less than ideal weather, with a 42-point win over the reigning premier at North Hobart Oval. It was an exceptional game to watch in terms of ball movement and intensity all over the field. We went into the main break with a 28-point lead and knew that we had to keep pushing if we were to secure the 4 points. Once again, Emma Carney and Jazz Garner starred throughout the midfield. Jazz finished with 2 goals after we threw her forward. Sarah Wright was fantastic in defence. Caitlin Ashmore finished with 4 goals for the day, while Sophie Abertangelo booted 2.
The votes for round 5. Emma King with 10. Ellie Gavalis and Aileen Gilroy with 13 each. Ash Riddell gets 14, while Sarah Wright polls 15. Sophie Abertangelo also with 15 votes, while Caitlin Ashmore gets 16. There's 3 players with best on ground votes. Jenna Bruton, Jazz Garner and Emma Carney, all with 17 votes. So the leaderboard after round 5, you can see very clearly it's very tight at the top. We have joint leaders on 80. Ash Riddell, very consistent vote getter with 76. Jenna Bruton and Sophie Abertangelo not far behind. So we have 2 rounds left. This is the last time we'll see the leaderboard until we announce our winner. Round 6 with Scotty.
Round 6 on a Friday night in Geelong and our final game in front of a crowd. The Cats got off to a flyer and we were chasing our tails early. We gained momentum with 2 goals late in the second term, which led to an 8-goal haul in the second half, all while keeping Geelong goalless. It was Jazz Garner, Ash Riddell, Emma Carney, Jenna Bruton, Ellie Gavalis and Mia King who really stood out in this game, as well as Aileen Gilroy, who has been an incredibly tough player for us coming out of defence. We eventually won by 44 points.
Phenomenal performance. This one, backs to the wall, and then responded in a really positive way. Round 6 votes. Daisy Bateman and Viv Sard, 10 votes each. Sophie Abertangelo, also with 10. Mia King and Aileen Gilroy with 12 apiece. With 15 votes, Ash Riddell. 16 votes, Emma Carney. 18 votes, Jazz Garner. And with 19 votes, Jenna Bruton.
There's 1 game left and I can reveal that any one of 4 girls can still win it. The semi-final v Collingwood. It was a bit of a roller coaster heading into the weekend, and the game itself was no exception. A nail-biter, an absolute thriller. As they say, the premiership corner proved to be the difference in the game, as we conceded only 3 inside 50s and held the Pies scoreless, to head into the final term with a 3-point buffer. Sophie Abertangelo snapped a marvellous goal in the final term which kept the dream alive, but the Pies kept coming. Coming down to the dying minutes, Jasmine Garner took a brilliant contested mark after Chloe Malloy's shot fell just short.
So for the last time, here are the votes from the semi-final. 10 votes, T. Nesta. 11 votes, D. Bateman and A. Gilroy. 12 votes, J. Grierson. 13 votes, K. Ashmore and J. Bruton. 14 votes, K. Gillespie-Jones and J. Garner. 15 votes, E. Carney. 16 votes, A. Riddell.
So it's time to announce our winner. or is it winners? Your top 5. In 5th on 83 votes, congratulations, Aileen Gilroy.
Hey,
Well done, mate.
Yay.
In 4th place, with 101 votes, Jenna Bruton. In 3rd place, with 107 votes, Ash Riddell.
Rashi.
Our runner-up, with 111 votes, is the skipper, Emma Carney. And that leaves only one winner, just by a single vote with 112. Congratulations, Jazzy Garner.
King out of the ruck, gets it off to Garner, who snaps goalward. Opening goal for the Roos.
Herself a little underground one, but it's picked up and thrown on the boot for the Kangaroos, and it's a goal for Garner.
Top of the square, the big fly, and the mark is taken. That is a strong set of hands. Out to 8 goals. She slotted it through. The Roos skipping away.
Quick snap from guess who? Jasmine Garner.
This year the Cats and the Kangaroos again. Jazzy Garner. Party tricks now. Oh, they're putting on a show. And Jazzy Garner stamps her authority as the best player in the game. She's kicked her 3rd. So North are a player down. Go to Leighton at half forward. Big mark, Jazzy Garner. And that should be enough for North Melbourne. We spoke of X Factors and Jazzy Garner at the start of the day. She takes the saving mark.
Jazzy.
Excellent.
Well done, Jazz. Congratulations on a marvellous season, and you should be very proud of what you've been able to achieve and how hard you've worked. And looking forward to 2021, but tonight's about celebrating what you've achieved this season, and congratulations. And I'm going to throw it over to you, and then Jade will ask you some questions, mate.
Well, this is a bit weird, but I'm obviously very honoured to win this award, and I guess I just want to congratulate, Carnes and Ash and Jenna and Gilroy for having great seasons as well. I think any one of them could have easily taken out this award, so yeah, I'm feeling very honoured to win it. But yeah, I guess I just want to thank everyone at the club. I'm absolutely loving my footy at the moment, and really enjoying it. So yeah, I couldn't thank the club enough, and all the staff and the coaches, and especially the girls. I think I'm not able to play the footy I do without the playing group. So I just want to thank you girls for letting me play the footy I do, and Jenna, Ash, and Carnes in the middle, and Gav, Mia. You guys get in and under and do all that hard stuff, and I'm lucky enough to get on the outside and kick a few goals. So thank you. And the forwards as well. I know as a forward it can be quite frustrating when the mids try to sneak forward and get goals, but you guys really embraced us mids going down there and trying to help out. So yeah, I just want to thank the whole playing group for the whole year. I'm loving my footy at the moment.
Congratulations, Jazz. It's been a big week for you. With the closeness of the count tonight, how are you feeling throughout it? Were you confident coming in? Was it quite nervous towards the end for you?
Yeah, I was quite nervous. Couldn't really keep track of the count. Jenna was trying to keep score. I think she thought she had it in the end, but it was a good count. It was, I think, yeah, like I said, any of the girls could have easily taken that award, and they would have deserved it because they've had great seasons.
You've played 28 games now in your AFL career, and throughout that period, you've played in every part of the ground, and you've obviously adjusted to being predominantly a midfielder this year that can go forward. How have you been able to adjust?
The mids we have in there, my job is made quite easy, I think. When you have someone like Carnes playing beside you, and I think the other mids will agree with me on this, you just feel so much more confident playing. She does all the hard work and the gut running, and you can just go about your business, and yeah, you know she's there with you. So yeah, when you have the players around you like we do, it's definitely made my job a lot easier.
Obviously, we didn't get to complete the year the way we all would have liked. How were the group and yourself feeling by the time we played Collingwood, and what was ahead? Were the group feelings they had some momentum and the best was still yet to come?
Yeah, obviously after the Collingwood game, we were we were wrapped with that win. I think we needed a close game like that, and credit to Collingwood, they were great on the day. But to be able to hold on and win like that, it gave us good confidence going into the following week. But yeah, it was disappointing with what happened, but I guess it is what it is, and we can't control that. But I'm looking forward to next year, and I know all the other girls are as well. But we definitely have the group to go all the way. So yeah, I can't wait for next year and to get stuck back into it.
Yeah, fantastic, Jazz. It's quite obvious you're a very humble person and take all this in your stride. So just want to congratulate you again. And if we just ask everyone to raise their glass as we can toast our 2020 AFLW Best and Fairest winner, Jazz Garner.
Yeah, Jazz!
Jazzy!
Jazzy!
Jazzy. Well done, Jazzy.
Well done, Jazzy.
Thanks, Jazz.
Any Jazz.
Good job, Jazzy.
We now might take a look at the final leaderboard after the vote count with some fantastic results and give the girls the opportunity to see where they finished after the year they've had. Quite obvious with this very tight finish that it was neck and neck the whole way through, and the girls who finished in second, third and fourth in particular should be very proud of themselves. But it's always a great reflection of a season when we see the amount of people who got votes, but the amount of people from that high 40s up to 112 just give an indication of the consistent performance of the team throughout the season. Just in closure, just like to thank the staff who've been able to conduct tonight. I think it's fantastic we've been able to create an experience for our girls following the season that almost was. And the way that we've been able to pull together and run a really highly efficient function is credit to our staff. I'd like to congratulate all our award winners. Hope you get that feeling of success and enjoyment from what the season you'll be able to have, even though we usually have these type of functions together and around each other. But thanks again for being involved. We look forward to coming back bigger and stronger. And as our CEO said earlier tonight, there's unfinished business, and knowing the group that we've got and the people around our players, absolutely know it's achievable. So congratulations everyone once again. Thanks for a great night and stay safe.